What should the Calic Foundation and the American Public Health Association know about engaging youth like you in this type of work?
I think they should get a lot more youth involved because that's what these programs are working toward, is giving the youth something to do, or giving them support in everything. And I think that's really the main goal, is to just get a lot more youth involved, because that is what their whole purpose is based on, is the youth. And if there's no youth getting involved, then there's really no point in doing it.
One thing that you should remember when working with youth is that youth bring a lot of energy and a lot of passion to whatever they're doing. So if you can give them some sort of guiding focus or direction to go in, that they'll really take the project far.
The group has made on my life was speaking. I would never speak to nobody, let alone a big old crowd or my own YAC group. When I first moved here, I had one of the YAC members follow me around until I actually joined the group, or at least put in the application. Then I finally joined, and they kept asking me to talk, and I was like, I don't want to talk. Then I think we went to Lansing. They was like, so do anybody have anything to say? And then they made me go to the stage and actually talk. And after that, I was like, oh, I can do this. So it wasn't.
I love just advocating for school-based health centers, and the fact that it is making impact, and the fact that I could actually bring it to other youth makes me want to stay, because I know I'm contributing to youth voice, and I can see how engaged youth are when I'm just telling them what I have done.
To work with teenagers like us, they should not only advocate that whichever activity they're hosting would allow for the helping of others in the community and around the country, but they should also mention that it would help the teenager as an individual as well by either giving them community service hours or fun and engaging activities.
High school students just coming out and graduating, and I realized that it is so important for students to make sure that they do take care of their health, and that they become active leaders in making changes that can make change policies for the better. So for example, a lot of the things that we do is we talk to legislators, but we also make our assembly members and district attorneys aware that there is a problem. And so the fact that the youth is coming in to and changing these policies makes it even more creates a powerful message, because of the fact that these are the direct people that are being affected by these policies.
I went down to Augusta and spoke in front of the state legislature over a funding bill for the health center. And I said a small speech, and it might have made an impact, it might have not, it might have gotten a few votes. We don't know, but you have to try. If you don't try and you don't communicate, nothing will happen.
It made me into a person. Before this, I didn't really care, and now I was like, oh, I need to stand up and be a voice, because not many youths are heard. So I think it's my responsibility to stand up and do what's right.
The youth board, and I've been seeing that in the past 2 years, where every time we do go to a conference, there's always this miscommunication of oh, we didn't know you guys are gonna have a youth board here. Oh, I didn't know there was gonna be youth here in certain times. And so I feel maybe that to an extent it's a fault on the actual association for not really establishing expectations with partner organizations that, hey, you're gonna have visits with youth, high school and college youth, and we need to establish expectations from each other. And I don't think there was a discussions on that particular topic, which is why you're seeing two different views the same day of good ledge visits with the Nurses Association and really bad ledge visits. So I just wanted to put that out there.
And I was out of control, I can actually say that and admit to that. When I first started, they helped me with my temper, my attitude, helped me with school, helped me with confidence in a way. They helped me, every issue we touched on in this group helped me think better in a and in a more of a positive way as well at the situation, because before this group, I can honestly say I was careless. I was careless.
Why is youth voice important in this movement?
Well, youth is the next generation, you know. We are the future. We are the world. We are the leaders of tomorrow. Oh wow, that was nice. That's deep. Anyhow. But like, yeah, it's just like if we don't start to learn, build those communication skills, leadership skills, it's just our generation later on might suffer. But for us to be able to say that we're learning, hello, how are you? Learning to be better leaders